Hi boys and girls, welcome to Word Wall Lesson 6. We had 25 words on the word wall. Now we're going to add 5 more, which will give us a total of 30 words on the word wall that we're working to spell correctly in all our writing. Alright, this week's words we're adding are city, community, countries, enough, and first. Let's talk about each of those words. The first word is city. Now city looks like it starts with an S, but it doesn't. It has a C that says the S sound. And it ends in a Y saying that E sound. City. Dexter just recently became a city. The next word is a long one, community. You go to Dexter Community Schools. This word has 9 letters. And the way I remember it is by remembering the letters in 3 groups of 3. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y. So saying it in a pattern like that helps me remember how to spell the word community. Now you see community ends in an I-T-Y, itty, just like city ends in I-T-Y to say itty. City, community. The next word is countries. Now the root word of countries, when you have only one of them, is country. Now if you look carefully, the word country ends in Y. So we have to follow a rule to turn country into countries, and it's called change the Y to I and add ES. There are lots of words that follow that rule. Here are a couple more examples of words that follow this rule here. Change Y to I and add ES. Baby. If we want to turn baby into babies, we've got to turn that Y into an I and then add ES. Same with this word, candy. If I want to change one candy into many candies, I change the Y to an I and add ES. Now it's plural. There's more than one candy. That's a rule. A lot of words that end in Y follow. When they end in Y and you want to turn it to more than one, change Y to I and add ES. Our next word is enough. And enough is a very tricky spelling. It uses that GH at the end, like another word on the word wall that we have, laughed. So here that GH says the F sound, and here the GH also says the F sound. Enough and laugh. All right. Luckily, there are some other words that use that same O-U-G-H spelling pattern that enough uses. So you can use enough to help you spell some other words that sound like it and are spelled like it. The first one is rough. It's spelled R-O-U-G-H. And can you guess what the other one might be? It starts with a T, and the word is tough. T-O-U-G-H. So you can use enough to help you spell the words rough and tough. Now the next word is first, and actually the word first, the spelling of it makes a lot of sense. But for some reason, a lot of second graders spell first, F-R-I-S-T, which actually is frist. You're not in first grade, you're in first grade, so you have to spell it F-I-R-S-T. So those are this week's words: city, community, countries, enough, and first. Now we're going to try another activity for practicing spelling the words. And the reason we're doing this activity is because when you move your body, when you spell a word, it helps put the spelling of that word onto your brain, like an imprint on your brain. It helps your brain learn it better. So this activity might seem a little silly, but it's actually going to help you spell the word and learn the spelling better. So you have to get out your pretend boxing gloves, and we're going to box the air. And you can quietly say each letter to yourself. And each time you say a letter, I want you to punch the air. First with your right hand for the first letter, and your left hand for the second letter, then your right hand for the third letter. So back and forth. Each time you say a letter, you're going to punch the air. You have to do it very quietly. Ready? Say the letters and punch. City. Whisper. C-I-T-Y. City. Did you punch for each letter? That's what you should have been doing. Ready? Community. We're going to do it in groups of 3. So you're going to do 3 punches. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y. Community. Countries. Punch each letter. C-O-U-N-T-R-I-E-S. Countries. Enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. And the last one to punch each letter, first. F-I-R-S-T. First. All right. Do you already have a pencil and a sticky note ready? If so, hooray for you for being responsible for your learning. Number that sticky note 1 to 5, please. If you don't have a pencil and a sticky note, please pause the video and get those 2 things and number your sticky note from 1 to 5. Okay, we're going to do word wall riddles, and now I have 30 words from which I can choose. So it's getting harder. All right, ready? Number 1. This is the blank clue in the word wall riddles. What word makes sense? This is the blank clue at the very beginning of the word wall riddles. Write that word next to number 1. If you need more time, pause the video. Number 2. I went to the store. Which version of to is that? I went to the store. Write the correct spelling next to number 2. Number 3, I'm going to give you some examples. Egypt, China, Canada, Australia, Ecuador. Those are all what? Look at the word wall. Copy it carefully so you're spelling it correctly. Pause the video if you need more time. Number 4. This word wall word can help you spell the words rough and tough. Look at the word wall and carefully spell the word next to number 4 that can help you spell rough and tough. Pause the video if you need more time. And the last one, this is another word on the word wall that uses GH to say the F sound. It's not the word you wrote for number 4, although that word does it too. It's the other word on the word wall that uses GH to say the F sound. And it has 7 letters. Okay, you should now have 5 words written on your sticky note. Okay, this is what your sticky note should look like. Get your pencil ready. We're going to underline each letter as we say it to check our spelling. And if any words are spelled incorrectly, we're going to fix them. Number 1, first. F-I-R-S-T. First. Number 2 is two. T-O. Two. 3, countries. C-O-U-N-T-R-I-E-S. Countries. The next word is enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. And the last word is laughed. L-A-U-G-H-E-D. Laughed. Now, I don't know if you noticed. Last week I had a secret image. It was a sock monkey. This week there was another secret image. Were you paying attention? Did you notice it? If you did, I want you to find a little spot on your sticky note and draw a little picture of what you saw. Or if you can't draw it, you can just write the word. Find a little spot like I could write right there in that red circle where there's space. So I want to know who's really paying attention to the videos and who's listening and following directions. And then I know you're being responsible for your learning and you're being a respectful learner if you're listening and following the directions and paying attention to the video. Okay, so those are our next word wall words that are going to be up, and you need to work on spelling them correctly all the time. City, community, countries, enough, and first. All right, the last thing I need you to do, put your name on your sticky note, and then put your sticky note in your sticky spot so I can see who is completing their assignments. Thank you.